Alright lads, and once again welcome back to another video, and this one is going to be me doing the second part of the video that I started yesterday, going through my best 7 goals from a certain amount of games. Obviously yesterday's was games I'd been to as a neutral. I hope you enjoyed that video, but this one is going to be obviously games that I've witnessed supporting Dunfermline Athletic this season, because there's been more of them than the rest of the games, obviously. So the concept is very much just the same in this video. We're going to look at the best 7 goals that, in my opinion, I have seen live this season when supporting Dunfermline Athletic home and away. It's going to be a good one. There's been a lot of good goals and memorable ones at that. Hopefully we can experience more of that on the channel in the future when football eventually does come back and we can get back into stadiums. I'm really looking forward to days when we can experience stuff like this again, and this is just a good way to look back on the best moments from the season past, especially considering that I've obviously got that emotional attachment to these goals and they mean a lot to me whenever they go in the back of the net. So just another quick reminder to vote for me in the Football Content Awards this year. I'm going to just have it rolling across the screen at this point on the ways you can vote for me. You'll see that you can vote for me on the Football Content Awards website in the Best Young Content Creator category, so please go into the link in the description and the pinned comment to go to their website and vote that way. And then you can also go and vote on their Instagram on the post that is on screen right now and tag my Instagram account at 1885ben in that post. Cheers, let's get on with the video. So once again, like yesterday, we're going to start off and do it in chronological order of when it happened in the season. So therefore, we have to start off with another Betfred Cup game and a goal within one of those games. For all that this might not be the most outstanding goal in terms of technique or the most outstanding goal in terms of range it was scored from, etc, etc. And I know I said yesterday that it's not going to be about the reaction and the celebrations from the fans after they scored it, but the amount that this goal meant and just the whole experience of when it was scored, I can't leave this one out. So therefore, it's Tom Beadling's goal versus Celtic.
Oh, and Ryan! Go in!
It certainly is one to remember, and as you can see by the celebrations that you must have seen a multitude of times now, I know that people have been going back on the channel and watching that video as well, because I've been watching my analytics go along as times went on, especially in lockdown, and I've been seeing people going back and watching old videos, and this Celtic one is one of those. The video has almost got 16,000 views, and a lot of them views will be to see when that goal went in, the reaction afterwards, etc, etc. It meant so much to us, and even though, as I said, it's not the most pleasing on the eye goal in terms of where it was scored from or the technique involved, it just meant so much. So therefore it has to make my top 7 goals that I've seen live this season. It just has to. Next up was a game in September in the scorching hot weather, which made this goal even better in my opinion, and the fact that it was Jenny's birthday, we were spending a weekend in Glasgow after it. It just all unfolded to be the perfect weekend for me. I had to choose one goal from this game, and in my opinion this one was the best one that I'd seen, despite the fact that Partick Thistle's defending for this goal was absolutely horrendous. It's Ryan Dow's goal versus Partick Thistle.
Go on down! Go on down! Go on down! Oh! Oh yeah! Oh my goal! My goal! Oh yeah! Oh my goal! He's back! He's back!
The Ryan Dow had just come back from injury and started in this game for the first time in a while, and this goal, in my opinion, just really showed how much we'd missed him as a player, and he was able to just drive through from the right wing and slot it away into the bottom corner. It was just such a great moment to see. I think there's only one other goal that I've got within my whole top 7s that I've done in these videos that involve a long mazy run and then finishing it like Ryan Dow did there. I think those goals are just as much merited as the long range strikes. They show a lot of composure again on the ball, just good skill involved in it, and then the finish to finish it all off as well. Fantastic, and has to make my top 7 for me. So next up on the list is Lee Ashcroft versus Ayr United. Get in there! Get in there! Why is Ryan Dow the first one? No! Ashcroft! Ashcroft, you fucking beauty! Oh! What a man! What a man! Now, there is a reason why this one was called our goal of the season, Dunfermline Athletic's official goal of the season for this season, and I can't really deny that being the choice. I did indeed choose Tom Beadling versus Celtic, but that was because of my massive emotional connection to that goal. But I can see exactly why Lee Ashcroft was chosen. Fantastic technique for the boy, and to expect that for Lee Ashcroft, well, no one did really, and he'll never score a goal like that again in his career. I think it's quite fair to say that. The ball was just floating up in the air and I didn't exactly know what was going to happen, and then for it to come down and Ashcroft to just strike it like he did and go right in the bottom corner perfectly, just utterly outstanding, and a goal that will last long in my memory, despite the fact that this season came to nothing really. It's got to last in my memory for such a long time, because to see a centre-half score that type of goal, it's unprecedented, it really is. Now the next 2 goals are involving your man Kevin Nisbet, and they're both against the same opposition. Both with different meanings, let's be honest, because one was a win and one was a loss. But we'll start off with the positives, and it was a win against Morton at East End Park. Into Nisbet! Kev, cut inside, shoot! Yes! We are the fucking man! Yes! What a man! This was very similar to Chris Long's goal versus Dundee that I included in yesterday's video of my best goals at neutral games this season. As I said yesterday, composure, just coming up and not really thinking that the players got much chance to actually slot it away with such calmness that Kevin actually did. But then when he did, it was just like, wow, this guy is the mustard. Knows exactly what he's doing with football, and that was the point where I thought, this guy is going to go on to great things, because he just knows exactly what he's doing. He's so aware on a football pitch of his surroundings, knows where the goal is. He's a goal scorer, and we were so lucky to have a player like that this season, because you've seen teams like Coon in the South struggle even with a goal scorer. So if we hadn't had Kevin Nisbet, or he wasn't on the form that he was, it could have been serious trouble for us this season, because the amount of goals he's scored have been vital for us. And then, as I said, the next one involves Kevin Nisbet versus Morton again, but this one had a very different meaning because we were already 3-1 down at Capello. It was a garbage day. Brian Scully was letting in goals left, right and centre. Kyle Jacobs was scoring headers, the smallest man on the football pitch. It just wasn't a good day. But Kevin Nisbet once again showed his class by scoring a free kick for about 30 yards. Unbelievable. Nisbet bang! Oh, what a goal! What a goal! That was some finish. Right in the top corner. Kevin Nisbet. I wish this goal had been in different circumstances, because we would have been able to enjoy it for what it really was. It's going to be a goal that's going to be long forgotten within the season just because of the context within the game it was scored in, but the guy just went up and slotted it in the top corner and then just runs away like it's nothing. Just wow. Kev, if you're watching, cheers for that one. And then to make up the hat-trick of Kevin Nisbet goals within my lot this season, this one is included within that. And again, like the Ryan Dow one, it involves a long sort of mazy run, cutting in between players and then slotting it away. In my opinion, this one was better than Ryan Dow's effort. Epitomises how good Kevin Nisbet has been this season. He's included 3 times within this lot of goals, and it's rightfully so. Kevin Nisbet, fantastic. Here's the goal. Go on, Nisbet. He's in the box. Go on then. Come on! What a man! Yes! Yes! He is fucking unreal, man! Now obviously that wasn't the best angle for it, but basically takes the ball off the Dundee player, comes in for the left, cuts in and slots it right in the bottom corner, or the far corner, past the goalie. Just outstanding. And we pretty much dominated Dundee that night. Dundee eventually turned themselves round after that game. I think the doing that we gave them that night really gave them the kick up the arse they needed, because they'd been performing horrendously up until that point and then really turned their season round after that form-wise. Again, just a fantastic goal. Another one to add to the collection. The endless collection at this point. And the final goal we're going to speak about, for the best ones that I've seen supporting Dunfermline, home and away this season, is Dom Thomas versus Inverness. Now I did actually get really good footage of this goal, and my reaction speaks for itself as well. What a fantastic man Dom Thomas was, and a fantastic acquisition in the January transfer window by Stevie Crawford. I really did like Dom, and I'm hoping that he can somehow return to us next season if possible. I wouldn't be surprised if it's not though, because he is just such a fantastic player, such a skillful winger, and was exactly what we needed as a burst and a difference for the second half of the season, and that goal really summed him up, albeit we did go on to lose that game unfortunately. But Dom Thomas's goal within that game, another one that I'll remember for a good long time to come, especially if he doesn't return to Dunfermline, because I'll just be sad that I'm never going to get to see him don the black and white once again. That's it for this video, so if you did enjoy it, please give it a like. Comment down below the best goals you've seen supporting your own club this season, and if you're a Dunfermline fan, rate the ones that I've seen. Subscribe for more of this type of content. Continue to vote for me in the Football Content Awards in both the methods that I did say at the start of the video. And until the next video, I'll see you then. Cheers guys.